Today's seminar is about Down syndrome, which is also called Trisomy 21, that is prepared by me, Lava Abdulwahid, and supervised by Dr. Abdurrahman Khali. For the list of content, we first talk about introduction, then history, after that genetics of Down syndrome, types of Down syndrome, causes and risk factors, physical characteristic, intellectual and developmental features, diagnosis especially before and after birth, management and treatment, and lastly, references. First, for the introduction, Down syndrome, as we know, is a genetic disorder that happens because a person has an extra copy of chromosome 21. We know that normally humans have 2 copies of each chromosome, but in this condition, there are 3 copies, which is why it's called trisomy. Tri means 3. So this extra genetic material affects the way the body and the brain develop. So this leads to the intellectual disability, distinct facial features, and various health conditions. Down syndrome was first described in 1866 by a British doctor named John Langdon Down, and he noticed a group of children with similar physical features and developmental delays. So this genetic cause was not discovered until 1959 when Jerome Lejeune identified the extra chromosome 21. So today, Down syndrome is recognized as one of the most common chromosomal disorders worldwide. Genetics of Down syndrome. So as we know, a typical human cell contains 46 chromosomes, which it is arranged in 23 pairs 2 by 2. In individuals with Down syndrome, there are 47 chromosomes because of the extra copy in chromosome 21. So this additional chromosome interferes with normal growth and development, affecting both physical features and mental abilities. In most cases, Down syndrome is not inherited and occurs due to a random genetic error or during cell division. The types of Down syndrome, we can identify them into 3 types. First one, it's called Trisomy 21. Second one, Translocation Down Syndrome. And third one is Mosaic Down Syndrome. So let's talk about the first one, Trisomy 21. So this is the most common type that accounts for about 95% of cases, and every cell in the body has 3 copies of 21. In the second type, it's called Translocation Down Syndrome. In this type, the extra chromosome 21 is attached to another chromosome. It occurs in about 3 to 4% of cases and may sometimes be inherited from a parent. And the third one, Mosaic Down Syndrome. This is the rarest type, occurring in about 1 to 2% of cases. Some cells have an extra chromosome 21, while others are normal, which may result in milder symptoms. Causes and risk factors. Down syndrome is caused by abnormal cell division during the formation of sperm or egg cells, and one of the main risk factors is advanced maternal age, especially mothers that are over 35 years old. Other risk factors include having a previous child with Down syndrome or carrying a genetic translocation. And it is important to note that Down syndrome is not caused by a lifestyle choice, diet, or environmental factors. Physical, intellectual, and developmental features. And in this slide, we talk about the features of people who have Down syndrome. So people with Down syndrome often have recognizable physical characteristics such as flat facial profile or upward-slanting eyes, small ears and nose, and a short neck. They may also have short stature, low muscle tone, hypotonia, and a single deep crease on the palm. Intellectually, they usually have mild to moderate intellectual disability, so it differs from one person to another. And developmental milestones like speech, we mean by talking, walking, and learning, may be delayed. Despite these challenges, many individuals have good social skills, are emotionally warm, and can lead meaningful and productive lives with support. And for the diagnosis, we made it into 2 parts, before birth and after birth. So before birth, Down syndrome can be detected during pregnancy using screening tests such as ultrasound and blood tests, which estimates risk. And if results show high-risk diagnostic tests like amniocentesis or chorionic villus sampling are performed to confirm the diagnosis. And after birth, doctors may suspect Down syndrome based on physical features, for example, delayed talking. This diagnosis is confirmed using chromosomal analysis called karyotype test, which shows that the presence of an extra chromosome 21. And for the management and treatment, there is no cure for Down syndrome, but early and continuous care can greatly improve quality of life. Treatment focuses on supportive care, including early intervention programs, speech therapy, physical therapy, and occupational therapy. Regular medical checkups are so important to monitor associated health conditions, such as heart defects, hearing problems, and thyroid disorders. These are the references. Thank you.